Wolfpack Adventures here with another product review of our new tent stove. It's from Vevor. This is going to be kind of like a first impression. I'm going to be doing the first burn. You'll see in the later part of the video. So here we have the affordable Vevor tent stove, which will run you about $300. We got this for about $260. It was on sale. We got pretty lucky with that. So I want to talk about the key features of this stove. The key features are your side kind of heater elements. You can put your socks on there, you can put food on there to warm it up. So it comes on both sides, as you'll see here. It also has an ash pan, which acts as the damper as well. So there's no damper. So what you're gonna want to do is, this actually, what I hear and what I've seen is that it controls the flame very well. You have these kind of O-rings here as handles. They're actually very big. I like how big they are. So see here, it's got the front glass. So it's got no side glasses. It has the front one. But what I kind of noticed is that it doesn't have any seals on the door here. Okay. It has 4 folding legs. I'll try to prop them up here for you. So this is how high it stands. So this is in a stainless steel, a 304 stainless steel, which they claim that it is completely weather rust resistant, and it's not going to corrode on you. So as far as I can see, it's very well built. All the weld points are very well finished. So this is perfect for yurt tents, 12 by 12 kind of small teepees. You know, you can put this in shacks, you can put it in tiny homes. It should heat very well. It does get very hot, and we'll see that when we do our first burn. So that are the key features. So also your stovepipes are removable individual stovepipes, and so you can see here they fit into each other, and there are a couple of them in there, and that's how you store it away. You'll see 1, 2. This is the part that goes in the back. This is how you fasten the stove in the back. I'll show you how that goes on. So we have a few parts. So it goes from big to small, and it comes with a little kind of a little section, a little reducer. Goes like that. That stretches up to 90 inches, which is very tall. You don't have to use them all. I have another section here. So here's all the sections. It also comes with this little ring here, which this goes on one of the stovepipes, and you can attach cordage there, and that'll help sturdy the pipe in strong winds. And what is also very neat is it comes with this canvas carrying case. which is really nice. It actually matches our canvas tent that we have, which this stove is going to go into. So we really like that feature. So not only can you carry it with this, but you can actually use these as well to carry the stove. So it's a good little way to move around your stove. So I want to talk about kind of the pros and the cons. I find that the pros, obviously, nice heating rack. I like the individual stovepipes because what I've seen from other product reviews of those folding titanium stoves, they come with that sheet of titanium where you have to roll it up. Now that's very compact, which is great, but for what we're doing with it, I seen that there was a lot of hassle in trying to get that set up and everything else. This, it really just goes together easy. It's very foolproof, and you know, it gets straight to the point, which I like that. So it's got the folding legs, make it a little bit more compact to carry, store it away, which is nice. So it comes with that carrying case I like. I do have mixed feelings about there's a stove plate on top made out of aluminum. So this is going to be your stove plate, removable stove plate that goes on top here. Okay, now you can remove that and you can cook on an open flame if you want to. I like that feature, but we're going to see if there's any warpage on the top plate there, or if there's any smoke that comes out of the seams. So we're going to see that. So the cons, it is heavy. I find that it's not your titanium stove, so it is definitely stainless steel and it's very heavy. Doable. These I find going back in the stove is a hassle because they're very specific on where you have to place them to get them back into the stove. So you really have to watch how you took them out, because I had one that I didn't want to go in because I didn't put it together right, so I had to carry it separately. That was definitely something that I had noticed. One thing I'm going to watch out for is the seams. So like I said, the seams on the box itself for the weld points and all that are well done. But what I did notice is that the door, the glass that sits in the door, this here, you know, I can see a lot of draft points where I could see potential smoke coming out of there. So we're going to keep an eye on that as well. So the conclusion on this stove, for the price point, and after looking online for other stoves, something that was affordable, something that had the same quality as a more expensive brand, I think this one here is going to do the trick. Now obviously, if you're going to look into something that you're going to want to backpack with, something that's lighter, something made out of titanium, something that you can fold down into those little carrying cases, you throw that in the backpack, you're going to run up another $200-300 at least, but you're paying for that functionality of it. But for what this is going to do, I think compared to what's on the market, for what this cost is definitely affordable if you're in the market for a stove. That you don't want to get, you don't want to spend money, on a stove that's not going to do what you want it to do. And sometimes you can get a stove out there for $150, but is it worth getting if you're going to go buy 2 or 3 more in the same price range? So sometimes you're better off spending just that little extra in that mid-level range to get yourself a nice titanium, a nice stainless steel stove here. So without further ado, I'd like to get into the first burn and we'll see how that goes. So the stove is running now. There is fire. and it is crackling and popping. It's got a nice little fire in there. I will be adding more wood because I want to get it really nice and hot. I'll show you guys how the damper actually works really well. So you can see the flames going hot in there. And when you close this here, you'll start to see the flames die down a bit. You can see that there. Now watch what happens when I open it up. I don't see a lot of smoke coming out from around here. Not too much. I do see some smoke coming out of the chimney a bit. But it does burn very clean.
Got this very good stick.
I can already see some discoloration on the stovepipe. It's getting a little darker, as you can see. It's only been about 3-4 minutes. I'm gonna let this burn probably for a good half hour to 45 minutes, if not more than that, to get it, make sure it gets the full burn. I'm not seeing any warping yet. I'm gonna keep adding wood. So far, these are still very cold. I don't need any gloves to open it so far. Oh, you can hear that roaring. Oh, I'm doing a very good job. So the stove's been running for about 15 minutes now. Still a little more coloration. Still burning very well. So far I'm happy with the heat. I got heat from here. I got heat from the pipe, very hot. And it's still burning very clean. You can see not a lot of smoke, but you can see the kind of smoke on the ground here, on the shadow, the heat plumes. But it's doing a very good job. See here if this is hot yet. No, it's still cold to the touch. I noticed a little warpage on that bottom plate here. But that I could always turn around, turn the other way, and then just burn it again, and that might come back to true. No warpage on top, as I can see. You know, they warn you about it. So far, so good. Maybe as it gets a little hotter, maybe another 15-20 minute burn here. The stove actually comes with this these tongs. I noticed this is getting a little harder to turn. Look at that. Lots of heat. I can just imagine once it's in there, we'll be in business. I only have maybe 5 sections of pipe on there. I still have another 3 or 4 I could put on there. I didn't need to go as high, I guess. So it's burning for about 20 minutes now to half an hour, and I can definitely see that it's gotten a lot darker. The top plate hasn't really changed color because it's aluminum plate. All the rest is stainless steel, and that is you can't see a lot right now, but it is red hot. You can see that's all gotten a lot darker now. And the warping is still very great. I noticed the door is hard to close. That little hinge here might have warped a bit, but that I could always just bend back a bit to make it. So it's completely burned out now. A little bit of embers. So as far as the warpage goes, actually the top plate didn't warp at all, which is amazing. I'm happy about that. There was, so like we had mentioned, there was that warping that happened with that bottom plate here to hold the fire here, all the wood, for that little draft plate, they call that, I guess. And this here is a little harder to, you know, it doesn't slide as easy as it did, but it's still not bad at all. The door's a little hard to open. This here, I'll probably just end up bending it a bit to adjust it. Yeah, guys, I'm happy with it. If you guys want more reviews, more content, if you guys are camping lovers like we are, then just like and subscribe to my channel. It's still a very new channel, so I really appreciate it. Bye for now.